Good day. Evening, morning is probably morning for like 90% of you, but that's okay. I still love you. Welcome in to Fabulous Fridays. That's what we call it. Every single Friday we call it Fabulous Fridays. That's definitely a thing that I have always done. And the people love it. The people love it. Yep, it's a great idea, really, if you really think about it. So I'd say very much deserved. Good morning. Hello. How are you doing? I could be better, let's just say. So I think I mentioned that on the last stream, but Thursday night I was cat sitting, and yeah, last night so I did not sleep very well because cats like to jump on you and stuff in the night. Very cute, but when you're not used to random cat noises in the middle of the night, they tend to wake you up. Also, they had like the most unsleepable mattress you can think of, so that was fun. I had some very epic back pain. The most epic of back pains this morning, which is really cool. I'm doing okay now, other than the, let's just say, extreme exhaustion. I think I'm getting sick. I think I said that on last stream as well, but I kind of have a sore throat. I still have it. Up until today, though, I didn't really have any other, like, sick symptoms. Yo, for sure, Storm, you legend. Thank you for the resub, dude. 8 months. We are all unified in our exhaustion. Heck yeah, we call it this. We call it Sleepy Fridays. That's what we call it. Every single week, it's Sleepy Fridays. Everyone's sleepy and it's Friday. That's my thing. Yeah. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I think I might be getting sick. I don't know if it's because of the bad sleep or if I'm actually getting sick, but I just feel like extremely exhausted and like my muscles feel really weak and sore. And I have this really weird thing where my skin feels like overly sensitive. I don't know if anybody can relate to ever having that feeling. It's like I wash my hands and it like hurts, and I wipe my hands dry with the towel and it hurts. Like, a really weird thing that I get sometimes. Can relate? Yo, it's not just me, let's go. So yeah, I don't know how long stream is gonna be today, but we'll see. I did, as you can see, I did progress yesterday. And I would like to show you in the physics window. I should have it set up to where you can see that. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit too small though. How dare you? Yeah, this thing, right? Yep. So this is what the boy looks like so far. I ended up changing my mind about how, like, I don't know how many of you were there last time I was working on this model. But I was basically like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna have like really basic movement, like probably like only about this much, but I ended up like going overboard. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I do think some of these angles need a little bit of touching up, but it's definitely a pretty good start. I also rigged the physics on the cheek fluff on the right, but not on the left yet. And basically, every time I worked on this model, I was always talking about like, yo, what if I give him like the fluffiest tail imaginable? And I had a theory that I can take. Like, I drew one floof. Let me see if I can show you this somehow. Tail, yes. I Maybe one of these little floofs, basically. And I rigged it so it has physics. And I just duplicated it a bunch of times. And that was my theory as to how I could make a really fluffy, wavy tail. And I think it worked out. The only thing with it is that all of the fluff moves in exactly the same way, which looks a little unnatural. But I think what I'm gonna do is just like go into the individual floofs and like just adjust it a little bit just so they're not like exactly the same. Or I could make another physics group and like change the physics slightly so they're like, I don't know, for example, a little bit less reactive, just so there's a little bit more variation so they don't all look the same. But yeah, that's my tail floof experiment so far. And yeah, I don't know how how far we're gonna get today considering my condition, but we'll see. I did a red color instead of black, just wanted to stand out. So I actually want to rebrand my entire streaming channel, like, I don't know, I'm just not feeling the whole, like, purple thing anymore, to be honest, even though it is fitting with, like, my character's eye color and stuff. But I don't know, I just really like this color of red. It's my favorite color. Same reason why Chip's scarf is that color, if you were wondering. So I kind of want to, like, incorporate this into, like, my branding, for lack of a less corporate sounding term. But I also want to be able to like toggle the color, like change the colors of it. Maybe have like a point redeem or something. Yeah. Yo, Reed, thank you for the 18-month resub. What the heck? One sec. Just needed to sip my water. No more purple? Yeah, but I also feel like a lot of people are purple. It is not a rare color. I mean, yeah, I feel like I don't see that many people with red, and I don't know, I like the color a lot. And I need change, you know me, I need change every few months. Anyway, Reed said, hello, how are you, bro? Right now, I'm making my first suit head and paws. As always, your streams are good podcasts are half well working. Hope you have a wonderful day. Well, thank you very much, and good luck, dude. As someone who made my own fursuit head and paws as well, I can fully understand how difficult that is. So good luck, dude. I'm sure it's gonna turn out epic. Yeah, purple is nice too. I do agree. I don't know. I feel the need. I need change, and I need to be a little guy. I need to be a little guy that goes like this. And you don't. I want to do it so like when he talks, the snout like bobs up and down, and you only see the mouth when he looks up like this. But yeah, like I said, I do need to like touch up these head angles a little bit. And one thing I also want to do is add a little like a general wave to the tail. I think I will do that right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know that the term, like, rebrand sounds kind of intense, doesn't it? But really, all I really want to change is, like, having this as my main model. And change my color scheme a bit and change my graphics up a bit. That's kind of all I really want. And I also want to make Chip in the corner over there more animated. I still need to look into how exactly I'm gonna do that, but yeah, thank you for the bits, Convexity. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I'm alive. Hi, Aaron. Same. I am alive, but barely. And thank you for the bits, Felix, as well. Pride 5. Meowdy. That's a very fluffy tail. Indeed. It's gonna get even fluffier. This is just the beginning. Hold on to your seats. Rebrand sounds very corporate. It does, but also, like... How else? How else would you describe it? Please give me ideas. Refresh, I suppose. Barely Alive reference? Yo. All the niche references. Okay, first I need to make a new physics thingy for the tail. Let's do tail wave, I suppose. Tail wave. And then I'll duplicate it and make it tail wave tip. I might even...
What a fluffy little guy. I wish I had such levels of fluff. See.
Yo, what the heck, Revise Cone? Thank you so much for the frickin' support, my guy. What the heck? I also did not understand half of that, so let me just reread your message. Wish I had such levels of fluff. Dude, don't we all? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I looked like this in real life. Like, this is like... goals. I wish that were me in real life. I'm so tired. Thank you so much, dude. And welcome in. I hope you're having an epic day. Thank you so much for the bits as well, J Mandan. How have your day been? Exhausting. Yeah, I think a lot of you miss it, so I'll just repeat really quick. But I was cat sitting last night, and the cats are pretty well behaved, to be fair. But I'm just kind of not used to hearing miscellaneous cat noises in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? So every time they would start, like, washing themselves, or just generally running around,
Hey Aaron,
Dude.
how are you? Hope you are having an awesome day in stream.
Alex, what the heck, dude? You can't be coming in here and throwing dodos at me when I can't do the extended stream. I don't have time, sadly, today. But thank you so much for the support, dude. I really appreciate it. I would sound more excited, but I'm really tired and kind of sick. Yeah, that's it. That's how I am. I am very tired. I am very exhausted, but I don't know. It's kind of it's okay. It's like a chill stream today. It's chill. It's fine. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder. Oh, must be here for the most important adventure. How fluffy is the tail so far? Okay, let me show you real quick. This is the last time. This is how fluffy it is. Basically, I'm gonna duplicate all of these. The other thing I'm kind of worried about is if I have too many of these fluffs, I don't know if my PC can handle that. But at the same time, I see some people with like crazy amounts of physics. Like they have an entire full body model with like dresses and like straps and stuff hanging off and like swinging around going crazy. The hair is like... Die Haare sind richtig detailliert und so. Also das sollte okay sein, aber gucken wir mal. Wir gucken, wie das geht. Danke für die Bits, Felix. Leute wollen Chips deutschen Akzent hören. Heute. Stimmt. Ich mag das auch, wenn Chip die Katze Deutsch redet. Das ist echt lustig. Aber manchmal verstehe ich ihn nicht, da sein Akzent manchmal zu stark ist. Danke für die Speichern. Danke für die Erinnerung, dass ich das Ding speichern soll. Ja. I didn't miss much if you don't understand German. I was just like reading out Felix's message about people wanting to hear Chip's German accent, and I was like, yeah, I love it when Chip speaks German in his German accent. Speaks English in his German accent. But sometimes I don't understand him because his accent is too strong. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that me being really tired would be, I don't know, annoying / boring to watch. So I appreciate the kind words and the patience. Let me take a sip of water. Ah. Oh, did I save? There we go. I also said thank you for the save reminder in German, and I wasn't really sure how to say it, but I think I did pretty well. That's like one of those things where they usually just use the English word, I think. Okay, do I want to make a new group for the... Probably. Okay, let's do tail wave, input, head, reset, long hair, sure, why not? Okay, output, tail wave tip, yes. That's not enough. I usually bump up the scale to like 50. Stretch. Ooh. Ah, epic. Thank you very much. Are you done with the model? Not quite. Basically all I really need to do though is tidy up these head angles. I'm working on tail today, as you can see. And I need to do the lip sync and the eyes, and then like the blush, so it's not like permanently blushing. Other than that, that's kind of it, really. Okay, this is like definitely way too bouncy. I do have to say I don't fully understand the physics in Live2D. It's like there's way too many options, and I can't fully comprehend what each of these numbers down here does, basically. I tried to figure it out once, but it didn't really work out. Well, I feel like at one point I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but then I completely forgot. Actually, maybe it's the reaction that should be a bit lower. Let's see how that looks. I usually just like mess around with these settings until I find something I'm happy with. Nah, that's not quite right. It is the shaking. It is too much shaking. What up? I am tired. What's up with you? What is this for? This is gonna be my new model. He's gonna replace this one that I'm using right now. Although I will keep this one as like a redeemable one. I think for the bits, Felix, the new socks model is way too cute. Yeah, maybe it's like too cute. This is a little bit too much. Maybe I should just try a different preset, actually. Or I could go even crazier and add a third pendulum. Yo, pendulum reference? Okay, no, let's leave it like that for now. Let me test my theory about if I adjust the physics for the individual floofs a little bit and see if that gives it enough variation. Good morning, having biscuits and gravy for breakfast. Yo.
He looks so cute, I wanna pick him up and dunk him like a basketball.
What? No, that's so rude. How could you do this? I completely understand what you mean though. Relatable. Thank you very much for the dodo citrus. I really appreciate I really appreciate it. Welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. You absolute legend. Yeah, you know that weird phenomenon where something is like too cute that you want to like commit violence? Not gonna lie, I don't really experience that often. Can't really relate. From my brain. My brain don't work. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Pendulum, I hardly know him. Cuteness, aggression. Yeah, that's what I mean. Order. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really relate. This, yes. Thank you for the cheer. Yippee. That urge to eat things that are cute. A little bit more relatable, not gonna lie. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, let me see if that's enough variation. Because I don't want to sit here doing this all day for no reason. Kinda. It's like bothering me how bubbly the tail is now. If we reduce the shaking a little bit. That's what I did for the cheek fluff and it worked out pretty well. That's a little better. I mean, I can always do some touch-up touch-up later. Touch-ups. I can do touch-ups later. Hello, how are you? I am tired. Thank you for the mushroom reminder. Looks so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Stop moving his little head around. I'm gonna die from cuteness overload. Well, don't die. Who's gonna... Just gonna watch my streams if you die. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep duplicating these until I have enough that I'm happy with. And then I'm probably gonna make a couple different physics groups. And apply them to different pieces of fluff, if that makes any sense at all. Also, the layering is off. Why is that? It is because these lines all need to be below here. Yeah, there we go. You're telling me a chip fried this rice? No way. No friggin' way. You're telling me a sock VTube to this model? Okay, now that's like... That's going a bit too far. That's very, that's like, I don't know, conspiracy theory territory right there. I don't know about that. Oop. How's it looking now? Oh. The floof is going crazy. I don't know if I want to add floofs like on the left side either. Or just keep them like on the bottom like a proper skunk tail, you know. We shall see. And I hope my computer doesn't die from all of these little individual pieces. I also didn't really take the time to optimize all of my meshes and stuff because I don't have time for that. Thank you for the pride bits. I regret to inform you that Felix has died from a cuteness overload. In his will, he left you 1 gay dime. No way. I'm honored. Chip, why did you move to Germany? I heard there are many very attractive people here. True story. I quote, because partner. That is the thing I said. That's so true. That is indeed a thing I said. Yo, it's Chip again? No way? Yeah, we're at 10 tail floofs now. It should be okay. We should be fine. Let's just check. Yeah, it's coming together. Let's go. Oh my gosh. It's so ridiculously fluffy. I love it. Let's also resize a couple of these though. Beep 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 beep. $11 tail floofs. How many countries have you been to? I don't know if I can answer that I don't know if I can answer that accurately in my current state. Let's see. I've been to England, Wales, Scotland, Germany, Spain. Went to Menorca as I was as a like 8-year-old. I think I was 8. Don't remember much. The Netherlands, Denmark, France.
I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
Me neither. technically, I've driven through Belgium. I haven't really like checked it out though, sadly. I think that might be it. Oh, Poland. I've been to Poland as well. And I lost count. You're telling me a chip floofed this tail? Chips have many skills, and one of them is making extremely floofy tails. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I may have to bite the bullet and redo the physics on some of these because they're facing a different direction. So it makes sense they would look a bit weird with the same rigging as the ones up here. But that's fine. It shouldn't take too long. And we can like hang out and chat at the same time. Isn't that cool? Wait, did I just rig that on the wrong parameter? I did! Don't you just hate it when you rig something on the wrong parameter? Huh, guys? Wait, no, that's the right one. What? 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 You what, mate? Are you having a laugh? You went to France? Yes, briefly, because I have a family who lives literally on the border with France. So, we went shopping in France once, and it was a place. Yeah, I feel like I can't really judge the entire country based on just going to one supermarket, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, I went through France when I traveled to the UK by car. Which, again, you don't really see much, so I don't wanna give you advice as to whether you should take your next holiday in France or not. It's a lot of fluff, sure is. Be funny to have a scared expression where all the tail floofs stand on end. I do wanna have expressions. I don't know, I never find time. I never find time for this stuff. It's really annoying. Wait, I already did that one. Didn't I? Yeah. Did I do 14? No. 14 is incorrect. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Plan to ever visit the USA? I would love to. But not at the current time. Beep boom. Okay. Live pretty close to the German Danish border. It's very chill there. I can imagine. Going to Denmark was really cool. I just didn't see much of it, much of the country, because I was sick, because of course I was. It was cool. Surprisingly expensive though. I remember paying like €4 for like burger buns that are made out of croissant dough. They were very epic, but I was like, damn. Fluffy physics is a delicate science. Yeah, I do. I know I always said that I didn't go to university, but that was a lie. I actually studied the fluff sciences. I was like a little bit too shy to tell you, I'm sorry. But yes, I am a certified fluff physics expert. You expect me to suffer alone? No, I just don't want to be detained. I do not wish to be detained. Not in a public airport, please. But yeah, I totally lost count of how many countries that was. But I think that was everything. Regret to inform that I've never left America. Admit, sorry. I don't know why I read the word inform. That's honestly totally fair because the prices to fly out of America are so expensive. I don't even understand why. Like, going there isn't... Like, sometimes it can be expensive, but it's not as expensive as if you're coming from the US. Going somewhere else and then coming back to the US. They don't want you to leave. Managed to find the dude streaming. Let's go. Welcome in. Apologies that I'm very groggy today. I am tired. I know I'm like usually tired, but this is like advanced tired. Poop, poop. Yes. Yes, yes. Dude, I can't believe it's Friday already. What is that all about? Yeah, let me just like see how this is turning out before I spend hours on it and it looks bad. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I will like fix up these ones. And then I'll see about making multiple physics groups and then see if my theory is correct with making them a little bit more varied. I think that would be just what I need. Have you played Stardew Valley? I love Stardew Valley. Excellent game. I never completed it though. I'm a tire transforms. Yeah. I love being a tire, honestly. It's cool. Just like being made out of rubber. and like being really sturdy. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience. Yeah. Never left the UK. Honestly, I only ever left the UK that one time that I went to Menorca with my family on holiday as a kid. But until I met my partner, I also never left the UK, except for that one time, you know. I used to think that I didn't like to travel. And now I think it's not that I didn't like to travel, I just never really had any good traveling experiences. That's the thing I've noticed a lot about my life is like there'll be so many things like that where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like X thing. But in reality, I just haven't had any good experiences with that thing. Same with traveling and I don't know, eating spicy food. I used to think I didn't like spicy food, but I just never had any good spicy food. Now I know that I really like spicy food. Thank you for the save reminder. Also, hi, Nebula. Welcome in. Huge freaking tail, indeed. This is not even my final form. Boop boop. How are you doing though, dude? How's your day been? What are you up to at the current moment? Okay, let's see how this is looking now. Yes. 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 Thank you for the bits, Kaiko. Welcome in. Love your YouTube animations. Thank you very much. I got great news for you. New video coming very soon. It's probably in about a week. I'm really proud of how it came out, and I'm hyped. But yeah, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having an epic day. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is reposition a couple of these. Maybe resize a couple of them. Also, this one is incorrect. The line is not correct. SMH. My head. No way, I love your videos. Yeah. Yes way. I'm back after my 5-year-long hiatus that people seem to think that I took for some reason. You know what I think the problem is? I think people just stopped using the subscriptions tab. And they don't even, like, realize. Because YouTube just, like, automatically puts you on the homepage nowadays. And the homepage just shows you whatever it thinks that you're gonna watch. And it will show you a handful of your new subscriptions. If it's, like, a channel that you watch, like, religiously. But most cases it doesn't show you everything, so people think, like, because they didn't get a video recommended from me in a while, that I just stopped making videos. Which is not true. I make videos every month for like a million years. I also love getting comments being like, yo, you're making a game? How could you not tell us? As if I didn't talk about it in my last 5 videos. Finally new content. Thank god, it's been 3 years. Exactly, that's what people unironically think. Do you have a crew or do you do everything? I do everything except for the sound design. So that's why it takes so long. I think that's another thing people don't realize as well is that 1 million subs does not translate to $1 million. In actual fact, I am a little bit broke. Not to like guilt trip you or anything. I just think more people should talk about YouTube and finances and stuff. 'Cause there's a lot of misinfo, I feel. But yeah, basically if you upload a less than 8-minute long video once a month, you don't earn very much money. Even if you have 1 million subs. But it's okay because I'm passionate about it. And I like to make animations and it's fun. And it's okay, I'm surviving. Like further bits, Felix. You're making a game? This is my first time hearing about it, /J. Ah. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really blame people who mostly watch my streams for not knowing about the game. But if you're like, yo, I'm like your biggest fan, I can't believe you didn't tell us you're making a game. I'm gonna raise an eyebrow. It's a lot of animating to do by yourself. It is, but also I have perfected a lot of what'd you call that? Efficiency techniques over the years. So I'd say I'm probably faster at animating than the average person. Even then, I still can't manage more than 1 video a month as much as I try. But it's fine. Another thing about making animation content is like, sometimes it takes a while for people to find your videos. Which is kind of like, I don't know. Not necessarily a good thing, but not a bad thing either. So you kind of have to be like patient. And if you post a video and it flops, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be that way forever. Thank you for the bits. I love that Socks is blushing. He's not gonna be permanently blushing, but it will be toggleable. Well, not toggleable. I'm thinking like maybe when I smile, he'll blush, like on my old model. But are you coding and designing the game by yourself, or do you have a team? So the game is like almost entirely being developed by a German developer known as, well, known online as Zamzokt. And he has a very small team. Basically, it's he's the main developer, well, the only developer really. And then we have a 3D artist, a concept artist, a musician, and one other 3D artist who's like volunteering basically, and only makes like occasional stuff. And then there's me, who does the all the 2D art, like the icons and stuff. We had a UI designer as well, but they were only working on it temporarily, so I'm taking over the rest of the UI that still needs to be done. Yeah, that's basically where we're at with that. Look at this fluffy guy. He's a fluffy guy. I love it. Okay, how about just one more tail fluff on the top? Are you gonna give Socks heart eyes too? I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to go about giving him like emotes and stuff. I do want to though. What? What? Let's put it like here. Whoa. How about a bit smaller? And the tail stripe is not clipped correctly. There we go. Yes! Yes! You know that meme with the guy in the window? And on his shirt it says sickos, and he's like, yes! That's me with this tail. The fluffiest. I think I will make the ones on top like a bit smaller though. Small. Oh yeah, he's like, yes! Yes! I can hear that image every time I see it. Whoa, gigantic tail. Absolutely. It is absolutely necessary for the tail to be this big. And fluffy. I'm gonna make it as fluffy as my PC can handle. What's going on up here? What is that? What, the scallop? Give this man some more fluff. I will not stop until we have maximum amount of fluff. I think one of the lines is still not in the correct order. Where are you? Here you are. SMH, my head. I think I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't forget while I'm gone that. Thank you for the bits, Felix. I'll respond after. That's 350. Jump scare. I don't feel like waiting an entire minute. I'm just sitting here like... Wait. Okay. So Felix said, I wish we could send GIFs/images on here so I could send a "he's so fluffy" GIF from Despicable Me. Yo, imagine like stream chat but with GIFs. That would be so chaotic, but like in a great way. I think I'm gonna try something. I think I'm gonna try something crazy, wild, extreme. I'm gonna make another tail wave. Okay, that waves like from the middle, you know what I mean? I'll show you. I love how the most complex thing of this model is the tail. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Such a horrifying jump scare. You need to put a disclaimer on it. I apologize. I know my voice can be quite jarring and scary. And I apologize. TBH, I can see that going downhill very fast. Gifts in chat. Yeah, definitely, but I don't know, maybe you could implement it so that only like subs or members can use it. I think another problem though is that stream chat is like really small. So either you would have to make the GIFs really small as well, or you would have to make them normal size, but then they would take up so much space that you'd probably miss a lot of chat. Tail wave. Tail wave. Mid. On shrimp, but I'm comfy. Stretch and save. Can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Did I save? Well, no, I did. Beep 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 beep. Yes, this. Then we do this, and then we do this. I don't know if this is gonna be like too crazy. Only one way to find out. Add. tail, floof, wave, mid, tail, wave, mid. 3 entire pendulums. Amazing. Gotta up the scale, of course. You don't really see it that much. What if I reduce weight? No, like... No, like this, and I just reduce the scale of this to like 20 or something? On shrimp will pour sweet chili sauce on you? That's kinda rude. Only kinda though. Wanna hear more like see a fun fact? Yes, please. Yeah, this one is like... should be like this. Should be small. Okay, give me that fun fact. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna close my blind really quick. Ah! Okay, I am no longer being blinded. Oh, I stood up too fast. My head hurts. What's your intro music? It's an original song, my guy. Ah. What if I do this? That's crazy. Ah. Hear me out. Helicopter Taylor D? What even would that be? What do you mean? Hello, hi. Drink water? I have been drinking water. Don't worry, I love water. I'm the most hydrated of all time. So with the rope, do you mean this? This is just a representation of these numbers, basically. I don't know. I can adjust it later. Like the tail spinning around wildly. That sounds very difficult to animate. Points for creativity, though. Thank you for the bits. You live in Germany but aren't drinking beer? I don't encourage drinking on the job. Hello? So if I make a second physics group, I'm gonna have to make a second set of parameters. Which, I don't know. I don't know if I can be asked to do that, to be completely honest with you. At least not right now. I have the new rig. Will this be a donation option or the regular model? This will be the new regular model. I just need to be a little guy, you know what I mean? Thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Appreciate it. Here's a gay dollar for making me laugh with the drinking on the job line. Meow. I do like a beer. Drinking too much of it is bad for you. I will only drink beer on the weekend. Nope. Oh, apologies that my progress is so slow, by the way. I'm really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, let me do the other cheek fluff. Do I want to just use the same parameter? I feel like I might as well. Although I wouldn't be able to adjust it as easy if I make a mistake. Thank you for the bits, Jay. Would you ever try Gator wine? Mixing blue Gatorade with wet red wine. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I mean, I'm very open for trying stuff like that, so I'd be up to it. Mixing red wine with anything often creates very interesting combinations, so I can imagine that not being horrible. Gatorade is a little bit hard to get over here, actually. You can get it, but it's rare. It's rare and more expensive because Powerade is the the we drink Powerade, yeah. Although they don't really taste the same in my opinion. They're surprisingly different. Look at that baby. Indeed. Yeah, okay, let's actually take the smart route and make separate parameters for the left and right cheek fluff. And I will rename this, it's his left, so I'll call it L. Call it. Don't really like wine by itself, I gotta dilute it. Yeah, I don't love it either. I don't feel the need to dilute it, necessarily, but it's definitely not my, like, drink of choice. And it's not that I've only ever drank, like, terrible wines either. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I've ever had a wine that's more expensive than... Wait, no, I did. I once drank a wine from a surprisingly fancy Italian restaurant. And I got duped into drinking like a €30 bottle of wine. That was white wine though. White wine's definitely like easier to consume. Good morning! Hi Kajiru, welcome in. Good morning. What are you up to at this very moment? I must know. I'm very groggy today, so progress is slow. But hey, progress is progress. And honestly, like, I could have just not streamed today, but I feel like I would feel worse. Main cheek fluff. Yeah. Replicate. Mo. Yo, thank you for the 3 with the resub. Resub. Lunarian, I really appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're having an epic day. Wait, you've been here a while. I don't know why I'm saying welcome. Get unwelcomed. If you had to only drink flavored soda for the rest of your life, what brand and what flavor would it be? Also, I love this song, but I'm like not in the headspace for it right now. I'm gonna go crazy. By flavored soda, do you mean stuff like cola and Pepsi and Dr. Pepper and stuff like that? I assume you do. For the bits as well, Felix. The new socks model should be on a motivational poster that says, "Do the thing or I'll spray you." He doesn't spray. There's not a thing he does. Resub, yeah. Me when I reheat my soup. Yeah. Hold on all night. I'm awake an hour that I'm not usually awake. Plan to do some chores and go for a walk at some point. But at the moment, just vibing, drink some coffee. That sounds chill. Außer, das hört sich chillig an, außer dass du wahrscheinlich extrem müde bist. Ja. Deutsch ist da. Genau. Kein Sprechstinktier. Genau. Weil der ein Teil Katze ist der Socks ist sehr sauber. Was tue ich jetzt? Ja, hier. Und dann so. Und dann Chick Fluff. Ja. Main Chick Fluff. Wave. If you happen to not understand German, all I said was, that sounds really chill, except for the fact that you're probably really tired. I wanted to say sleep deprived, but I don't know how to say that in German, honestly. Du sprichst gut Deutsch. Thank you. I think I'm okay at it. Okay. If I had to only drink flavored soda for the rest of my life, what brand and flavor would it be? Probably Pepsi Max. Or as it's now called, Pepsi Zero. For some reason. Bro, like I can feel my brain cells depleting. It's kind of concerning. Not gonna lie. Übermüdet? That just sounds like you know how like intense sleep deprived sounds, right? Like it sounds so crazy. Bro is sleep deprived. Okay. New question. What do you call it in German when you like keep someone awake for like torture purposes? Does that have a name? Admittedly not too tired, but I do expect to crash pretty hard later today. Yeah, the frickin' like doing all-nighters thing, it always hits you at like 3 PM. Or at least for me it does. and you have to like really force yourself not to take the nap. Oh, my brain. What am I doing? Cheek fluff wave. Yeah, I need to make a separate. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Everything's fine. Came for the fluff. Well, you're in the right place. I'm making his cheeks extra fluffy right now. I'm just forgetting my own like layer naming scheme, which is really cool and helpful right now. We do the big organization, okay? I feel like you kind of have to. Okay, did I assign this to this? Yes, I did. Okay, now I do this. Cheek fluff wave, yes. Boop. Boop. And now I just gotta do the tip. Here. Thank you for the pride bits. Here's a gay nickel to make the staying awake torture more bearable. It definitely helps. Like I said, I think I would just feel even worse if I didn't stream. Because I would just be like laying on my couch, like too tired to do anything. Like, at this way, I'm very slow, don't get me wrong. But at least I'm doing something. And we're hanging out. And it's fun and it's cool. And I'm making the fluffy guy. I love accidentally pressing caps lock and the computer just freaks out. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you for the bits. Kein Schlaffolter. There's no way that's actually what it is, right? That doesn't sound cool at all. I'm cementing my own dimes as the unicorn dimes. I love unicorn. Unicorns are so cool. My favorite unicorn is Rarity. I just made that word up. I was gonna say. It's like, yeah, it's pretty common for the German language to just slap two words together, but when it comes to torture, they gotta be a bit more creative. Rarity is a close second, but Rainbow Dash is best pony. Valid. I think for me personally, it goes Rarity, Fluttershy, then probably Rainbow Dash. And then the other three are tied. Wave, 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 wave. The wavy floof. Floof become wavy. With the power of magic. And not falling asleep. Yeah. 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 Yeah, honestly, all the ponies are excellent. It's very hard to choose. It's very hard to rank them. Did you know Scotland's national animal is the unicorn? I did actually know that. I also know that the national plant, so we call it, the national plant is a thistle. And I think I learned that and the unicorn thing in school. For some reason. I genuinely don't know why. I'm pretty sure I learned that in school. I know a lot of people shit on the thistle, but I kinda like it. Just because it's a weed doesn't mean it's not a cool plant, okay? Justice for the thistle. Cheek fluff, okay. Yeah, I'll just add them to this for now. Oh yeah, the scale, of course. For some reason the scale is always way too low. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I might do the hair already as well. Just don't really know. Because it's probably smarter to tidy up my head angles before I do that. I can also already do the blush. That's no issue. Can also get rid of some of these that I don't need. Bro doesn't even have eyebrows. Thank you for the bits. Socks looks like he's dancing when you move him around. That's because he is. He's just a dancey boy. Thistles are demons incarnate. Like the concept of somebody, like, hating thistles that much is really funny to me. Okay, I think I will just stick it on the smile. Smile. 0 is off, yes. There we go. Yeah. This'll fans when that'll walks in. Okay. Will this dude speak telepathically too? No. You wanna see what I have in mind? You see this? A little mouth. That you only see when he looks up. sound so done with my antics. No, it's like perfect for my current state, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what do I want to do now? I just I would like to fix my head angles. I just don't know if I can concentrate on it right now. Trying to look for other stuff I could do instead. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do the thing where I make a separate group for some of the tail fluff, so it has a bit more variation to it. There should just be a way I can copy it over without having to redo it. I hate Thistle. Damn, what did Thistle ever do to you? Oh yeah, I was gonna get rid of some of these, wasn't I? Bro doesn't have eyebrows. I think I'm not gonna make his eyes move. Or should I? OMG chipflake streaming, let's go. No way. Imagine streaming. Because I do it so rarely. I could also do the physics for the strap, actually. Yeah, I think I have enough brain capacity to do that. Yeah, okay. Let me make a new thingy. Strap wave, I guess. I suppose. Thistle poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague onto our houses. And killed my grandma. Is this your new soda? I mean... New? We gotta discuss the meaning of the word new sometime. Strap wave. Save. But I like living life on the edge. If I do it from here, I think... Hello? What? What? You know that person, you know the video of the person who's pours a glass of milk? A glass of milk just splits in half. And then he's like, what? That's me. Stretch, okay. I suppose I will. Oh, why am I so cold? Hope I'm not gonna get a fever or something. That would suck. Hello? There we go. How does this look? Yeah. I do want it to be, like, kind of subtle. It does not need to be anything crazy. Okay, I can also do the eyes already. Or maybe I can even do the mouth already. Should start a Discord named Chipcord, bro. Hilarity. Too bad I do not have the the patience for Discord server. Yeah, no, let's do the eyes first. How do I want to do this? Let's just see if it works like this. I can do this. Eyes. Eye open. Nope, like this. It's gonna blink like Chip does. Do I want his eyes to, like, be able to move around, though? I don't know. I can't decide. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum. Me when I'm just a little guy. Okay, I mean, honestly, the only thing that's really wrong with these head angles is this, like, snoot disappearance over here. And, like, the hair. I think I'm just gonna, like, straight up redo the hair. Honestly. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Or I could be weird and just, like, leave it like that. It looks kind of funny. Yo, give for the thank you for the resub. I swear you told me how to pronounce your name once. I'm sorry for forgetting. Appreciate it though. Thank you. Welcome back to the Kato squad. On shrimp, what? No. But I wish to shrimp. It's dog. Yeah, I was like, isn't it something with dog? Yeah, I'm sorry. If I could point my index fingers together right now, I would, and I'd say I'm sorry. And I would be like, I'm sorry. I mean, I can just do like something really subtle. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Aaron is secretly a shrimp controlling a cartoon cat skunk hybrid mech suit. God, dope, bro, don't tell everybody. It's supposed to be secret. And thank you for the bits as well, Convexity. That would be a funny redeem. That's true. Like something I can like toggle on and off as well. Huh? I definitely need to add a blush when I get a head pat though. It's imperative. If I am using that word correctly. Yo, is that a Yakumo? Welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. I am very EB and groggy, so please excuse me. I know I'm usually like bouncing around doing jumping jacks and everything and like basically screaming, you know. That's why everyone watches me really, because I'm like really hyperactive and I scream all the time. So sorry that I'm not doing that, even though I usually do. Can relate to the tiredness. Well, I'm gonna apologize in advance if I make you feel even more tired. He's looking around and shit. Yeah, wild, right? Bro is looking. Luke. Thank you for the bits. I'm so upset that you're not doing parkour in the stream like you usually do. Yeah, I actually had like epic skateboard parkour planned for today's stream, but you know, with me being too tired, like unfortunately I can't do that. Even though I usually would. Yeah. Usually I'd be going crazy, like jumping on like the monkey bars, doing like 10 backflips. Like I was so excited to show you my progress of doing 50 backflips at once. But unfortunately it's just not working today, so rare chill stream instead. What's up with this? I'm genuinely getting interested in trying it. This is Live2D. It's a really cool it's a really cool program. It does take a little while to get used to, but it's very cool and nice. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna do the physics for the hair. I'll just do these 3 parts for now, though. See your backflips after every sub. I know, right? It must feel so, like, disappointing that I only read out the message when you sub instead of doing 50 backflips. What am I doing? I need to make some more physics thingies. Let's do hair wave. Airwaves? Do I want to do 2 different ones? I'll just do one for now and just see how it looks. So I don't think the hair necessarily needs a bunch of different parameters. Are you familiar with the British YouTube sensation Matt Rose? You know what's funny? I found that guy's channel when he was like really small. Small as in channel size, by the way, not like physically small. Dog, what the heck? I heard subs. Well, now I have to do my famous backflip routine. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say ah. Ah. That ah was for you. I hope that'll make up for the fact that I'm not doing the 700 backflips that I usually do. Now you just gotta sit there and be cute. Okay, I'll try. I don't know how good I am at that though. Thank you for the bits, Felix. I like how in your streams you usually say, it's Iron time, and then you are all over those guys. Yeah. That's only on special occasions though, to be fair. Not every time. Not every stream. Wave top. I'm out. Can't wait for this model to be done though. Really hyped to use it. You know, all I really have to do is the lip sync. And like the angles I was talking about earlier, fixing those up. And then I can use them already. Small Mew. Mew. Can't wait for the Chip movie. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, what? There's no way I would make a movie. That's almost as far-fetched as the idea of me making a video game. Squeak? No way. No, I don't know if I disagree. I don't know if I agree with that. Infinite bits. Convexity. My favorite chipflake streams bit is when you scream at the top of your lungs. Your lung, my one singular lung. And 30 low-quality models of random objects pelt you at breakneck speed. Yeah, so the thing with that is, that actually happens to me in real life. So, as you can imagine, getting pelted with 30 low-quality models of random objects at breakneck speed in real life is kind of, kind of painful and probably not that healthy for you, so that's why I don't do that so often anymore. One shrimp, why? I like your YouTube channel and love the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got a surprise for you. There's a new video coming up very soon. I'm really proud of it. I can't wait for it to come out and I will stretch. Back to watching the stream from afar and working on my own stuff. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I mean, what? No, we hate lurkers over here. Lurking in my streams and work, especially if you're working on other stuff. That's highly illegal. What am I doing? This. I will save in a second. I can't control S in this particular window. Sadly. Thank you for the pitch, Jake. Aaron goes outside and people are like, it's chipflake! And they get the cucumbers. Yeah, I gotta say, it's like really weighing on my mental health being pelted by cucumbers constantly. Why did I rig the top one in the opposite direction? Good thing there's a reflect button here to fix my stupid mistake. Okay, how about one more parameter. What if PC explode? It might. It might explode because there's too much physics. But I'm just saying, I've seen people with like even more crazy physics in this, so it should be fine, even though it's like extremely unoptimized because I can't be asked to optimize it properly. Now wave main, boop, boop. Bibbidi boop, bibbidi boop. Wait, what? Why can't I select multiple thingies at once? I swear you could do that before. Oh wait, I can. Huh? Why wasn't it working a second ago? Weird. Strange even. I need some more divisions, please. Croissant? No way. I do love and appreciate croissants though, not gonna lie. Top tier, I was gonna say top tier vegetable. Sir, that is not a vegetable. Unless? VeggieTales. Think for a bit. I would assume that people who see you in public would say das ist chipflake and throw pretzels at you. Yeah, because German people are just carrying around pretzels in their pocket at all times. Get it right, dude. They're carrying schnitzels around at all times. Pretzels? Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't add it yet. I was like, why is it not moving? Why hair no move? Why is it going the wrong way again? Strange. Yeah, that's basically what I had in mind, honestly. As a German myself, I can confirm, unless you're a woman, they don't get pockets. Oh wait, unless you're a woman, comma, they don't get pockets. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know how you can live with like women's trousers, honestly, like where do you put your stuff? I guess you carry like a bag or a purse or something. I don't know, personally I find carrying around like this is really like this is really first world problems stuff that does not matter in the slightest. But I hate having to carry around a separate, like a second thing instead of just keeping everything in my jeans, in my jean pockets. Because then you got like a whole nother thing you gotta look after, you know? Thank you for the bits, Felix. Croissants and baguettes, the two French genders. And thank you for the bits, Jay. As an American, I always keep a hot dog in my pocket. Just in case. Very, very valid. Very valid. I understand. Okay, maybe I should like actually try to figure out the mouth and stop procrastinating on it. Ah. Beep beep boop. Mouth form, yeah. I always forget like what these parameters are set up as though. I think right is like smile, middle is neutral, and left is frown. I gotta look it up for a sec. Live2D mouth. Love the little skunk design. Never seen the process of animating this way. Thank you very much. I'm really happy with the design as well. But yeah, Live2D is a really interesting program. You can even you don't even have to just use it for models. You can make whole freaking animations in it, which I've kind of thought about doing, but I don't know. Dude, like my brain doesn't work. I'm too tired to read this. Oh, the way Socks is looking up right now is like, you got any games on your phone? That's exactly the vibe I was going for, honestly. Okay, I might just go take a quick break. Maybe try to like wake up my brain for a sec, and yeah. I'll be at. Oh, what a great video. Who made that, I wonder? As a Brit, I always have a Freddo in my left pocket. Do you remember when Freddos used to be 20p? 20p! Now they're £1.20! I think. Are they £1.20? Control S, sure, why not? Okay, I thought I should just go on the Live2D mouth chart and see if I can find a simple one, because it really does not need to be that complex. Because, you know, you're gonna see the mouth like half of the time. I think it's 45p in Sainsbury's, really? So what happens if I type in Freddo into Google right now? Okay, maybe they're not actually as expensive as I thought they were. Introduced in 1930, 65 years ago. Wow. The historical chocolate bar that looks like a frog. Yeah, apparently I can buy one online for 60 cents, which is like 50 pence, I think? Approximately. Accent you just did kinda sounded like a Wallace to me. Cheese, grommet! I've gotta get me cheese! Now it's more like, I've got to get me cheese, grommet! But shrimp, I just sat down. I am not shrimpy, okay? Unbelievable. Wait a sec. How do I want to deal with the mask? I mean, technically, I can just... this is really hard when your brain is working at 10% capacity. I agree with the title, hello. Wait. I gotta show you so far. Look at this fluffy freaking tail, dude. I think I still want to touch it up a little more, but look how fluffy. The fluffy tail is imperative. Okay, what am I doing? I mean, I could also just literally just do like open and close. It really doesn't have to be that complicated. Because you're only gonna see it occasionally, and it would be kind of fitting if it's just really really basic. What I don't understand though is, why can you see this? Why can you see this? It's supposed to be hidden behind this. brain is not braining, unfortunately. So I could just, like, clip everything to the mask and then invert it. Oh, that doesn't work. No, I just clipped the mask to everything. I hate masks, I find them really confusing. Like, as a concept, they're very good. But I just get confused way too easy. Yeah, if I just, like, clip it to both masks and then invert it, that should be correct. Yeah, like I did with this one. See, past me was smart. What about the inner mouth, though? I'll wait for the chipflake cereal to come out alongside our chipflake movie. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a collab with McDonald's. And the only thing you can get is the quarter pounder with cheese. And 1 chicken nugget. Oh. Yeah, if I just put the mask like this, yeah. Okay. And then we do... I mean, do I want him to be able to smile? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. I can do this. And then we can go like... Oh wait, I need another... I need another thingy. So we can do a little smile. And... put this there. Bump, 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 bump. Chipflakes TM. I mean, I can't really call it anything else than that, right? Otherwise everyone would be disappointed in me. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Okay. Uh... See what we have. We currently have a movie, a cereal, a McDonald's meal, and now what about toys? Well, I don't know. Maybe we should, like, encourage people not to play with toys because, that is childish. That's why when you buy my meal, my McDonald's meal, in collaboration with McDonald's, you can only purchase adult meals, like the quarter pounder with cheese. Only for adults. Official chipflake pre-made fursuits when? Do I look like I have money and time? Beep 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 beep. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Things are happening. I don't know why the line for his mouth is so thick though. Looks a little weird. No. It's fine. Beep 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 beep. Oh my gosh, Patch, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. I hope you had a very epic and nice and cool and mega awesome stream. Feel free to advertise yourself a little bit if you would like. I do have to say, I'm very EP today. So, I'm a little bit, my brain don't worky, so just keep that in mind. It was great fun. How's Live2D going? It is going. It's going slow, but it's going. It's fine. Look, wait, Luke, you gotta see this. Look at that tail. The fluffiest of tails. Snoot, absolutely. That's so cute. Thank you. I agree. Man, all of Live2D stuff, I'm learning it, and it blows my mind watching people working on things like this. Yeah, I was just saying a little while ago. Like, this program is so impressive, honestly. It's very cool and nice. And yeah. I want to make more, like, animations in this program as well. Like, not just rigs. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Won't go advertise myself, it's not why I'm here, but I hope you're having a good, albeit EP stream, and that everyone is having a good time zone. Time zone! Well, in that case, I will just yell at Twitch chat to go follow you anyway. So, there. Got him. You are legally required to have a snoot boop feature now. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it someday. I was just kind of procrastinating on it because for some reason I felt like it would be come on brain, the cogs are turning. Yes. After raid and run, absolutely no worries. Thank you for stopping by and stopping by my chat either way. I appreciate it. Have an excellent day, you guys. What was I saying? The cogs are turning but nothing is happening? Yeah. It's absolutely nothing is happening. There's like a bit of smoke coming out. It's amazing catching you streaming after seeing you in Kiori's stream. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you being like, yo, I'm gonna go give him a follow. It's very nice. I'm also always looking for other like, especially art streamers. So yeah, thank you for the gay nickel, Felix. Grease the cogs in your brain with this gay nickel. I don't think that's how it works. But I'll try. What was I saying? Something about the mouth? No, the boop redeem. I always thought that I would have to make a unique, thank you for the save reminder, a unique animation for every single character that I have, but I don't have to do that. Because I can just do it like I have the head part. It just goes, it's like an overlay and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Thank you for the on-shrimp reminder, but I currently cannot move. My brain is like, literally, like, deceased right now. It's a miracle that I can even talk right now, to be honest. Socks is shaped like an onion. That's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, okay. I don't have much left to do. Like I said, I just want to tidy up the angles. So there's no like errors like this happening. And just in general make some of the stuff a little bit more lively, like the eyes and stuff. And then lip sync, and then I'm pretty much done. Which is cool and nice. But yeah, as much as I'd love to stream for another like 5 hours, because I definitely would love to do that in this state. Unfortunately I do have to go and I need to go get water, like, from the store. Yo, Animator streaming? Let's do a raid. Okay. Fluffiest tail? Absolutely. Of course. I'm glad you're a fluffy tail appreciator as well, Rick. Welcome in, by the way. I appreciate it. Good chip. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much, you too. I hope you all have the most amazing weekend of your life, and I will see you back on Monday, hopefully. I would keep up with my schedule, schedule.chipflake.com, just in case, because it might be a little bit rocky next week, but probably Monday. Either way, don't forget the most important thing, which is